Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. Today we're going to be making some cards. Doing a little bit of catching up, so I'm going to be using this Park Lane printed paper, and these are going to be quick cards because I have also this 5 by 5, so kind of 6 by 6, 5.75 by 5.75 cards. And so what we're going to do is just, you'll see. So I hope you all are doing well. This is week 4 of school. Yay. Today is a holiday for Canada and the US. One of the people that I know that's Canadian, they just say they don't call it Labor Day, they call it Labor Day. It's a Bour, I think. Yeah, Labour, Labuor, one of those two. But I'm just giving you a quick little flip through. This paper is really cute. But where we're getting to is the front, these right here. So we're gonna make a few cards because I think we're on card number 11. Oof, I'm struggling over here. I guess I can make, yeah. I really don't use these 6 by 6 cards for other stuff. So this, like I said, it's going to be a quick little card, and I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm glad these are folded cards. It's so interesting that they have to put folded cards on there because the other ones that I got just said cards and they were flats. And the only thing I like flat is my chicken wings, not cards, you know what I'm saying? So you see how we're just going to cut into that. We won't be using this one because this says remember this, but we can use all the other ones. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut these all down, and then we can catch up a little bit more. So let's put that right there. All right, so we got them all taken apart. Now I want to make sure that I have a little bit of the white showing, so I'm going to cut this down and this down. So first, 5 3/4 is right here, and as you can see, we have a little bit of wiggle room on this side, right? So I'm going to first cut this piece off because we also need this to be 5 3/4. Actually, we need it to be shorter than 5 3/4. So we'll cut that down. Then we'll turn and we'll cut this down some. And now this is still more than what we need, but I want to make sure that I got a good area of working with. So this will be our goal. So what I'm going to do is just snip, snip. So we have a lot on this side, so we can go ahead and just cut it down now that we've gotten it. 5 3/4. Just right there. Tiny sliver, if that. 5 3/4. And I want to go in just a scotch. All right. This is going to sound very crazy, but if you have a machine that can cut straight lines, that would be kind of good to do those, but it also is a waste on the blade. I feel like it would work the blade overtime, so you don't really want to do that to the blade. So we're going to cut this down a little bit. Same with this. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at it. There we go. And now this one, the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them all down and come back. Many slivers later, we are back. And I was thinking that this would be an easy little card because it says, look at you shining. You know, we don't always need a card that's over the top, super eccentric, super anything. Sometimes you just need a card that says, I see you. You're doing great. Or, some money in there. I would love to get a card with some money in it. Ooh. Back in the day, I used to get cards with money in it. When my mom was here, my aunt was here. Like when I was a little girl and I didn't have any money, like my aunt was, I remember one, like she turned 20 something. Because my aunt was 16 years older than me. I would put $25 in the card, stuff like that, or $30 in the card. Probably more like 30 because I had money then. Not money like, ooh, I got money, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna put this little slip right here. Just trying to pull the tape off. Good grief. Hold your breath, please. It's so crooked. It's so interesting. I haven't been watching a lot of haul videos, but I've been seeing them pop up on some of the feed. Not even my feed, just random feed. Even though I thought I had that adjusted, I think YouTube, Google updated their thing, and so now it's a little bit off with the my algorithm because I'm not getting hardly any messages about the people I'm actually following. It's always about so and so and so and so doing so and so and so and so. My son probably changed my settings or something when I didn't know about it. Anyway, look at you shining. Love that. We need that. We need that more now than ever before. Because I feel like some of us may be on the verge of hopelessness and we don't know what to do. And all it takes is someone to say, I see you. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. Whether we believe that or not, it's another story. I have my own little issues right now. My son is in school and he's having some issues with a few of his little classmates, calling him names. Then I can't find my new credit card. Actually, it's a debit card, but it has the Visa logo on it. I can't find it. So I need to go get some groceries today. And the bank is closed because it's a holiday. So yeah, I love all of that for me. I knew that the card was expiring yesterday on the 31st. But I was like, I can find a letter. No, I can't. I'm so stressed right now. It's the only way I can say it without sounding like I need to take a nap. Because lately I've been like, I'm not feeling well. I'm going to just go take a nap. Like right now I have a headache. And I'm sure it's because I'm just overthinking like what I did with the thing. What did I do with the thing? What did I do with it? I don't know. And I like to put crap in a stack, on stacks on other stacks. So my stacks end up being wobbly stacks. But a lot has transpired in the month of August that, we haven't discussed. Only the important and good stuff we discuss, not the crazy. Can you believe that is happening stuff? All right. Look at you shining. Yeah, huh? You love a good shine. Is this white? This is white. I did not want it to be white. I want it to be glitter. That's okay. We could try again on the next card. So I'm gonna put a little bit of bling on here once it dries. So yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of hauls, but I've been seeing a lot of people haul some Ali stuff, and I'm like, yay for you! I love that. The bad part is I am pretty sure all that stuff is coming from Joanne Fabric Warehouse, and that makes me sad, very sad. And the bad part is all of the stores don't get the same stuff. So if you are close to Ollie's and you're looking for some inexpensive craft supplies, I would say drop there. I was watching this one lady because she had did a coloring book haul, or coloring book she had her finished pages. Now hear me out. I know that coloring is very soothing. It's helpful, and I think it helps clear the mind. Also, I think that sometimes it could bring some thoughts into the forefront which you may not want. So I try to just do a little bit of escapism when I am coloring. I just try to focus on that. I put myself in that environment. Like if it's a picture of a duck, I'm like, the duck is at the pond. He's going quack quack. Things like that. Versus all the things I got to get done. Like when I'm crafting, like now, even though I'm talking to you all, I'm like, I got to go to the grocery store. I don't have any cash on me. I have to transfer money from one account to another account. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. Tomorrow's school. I got to get this. I got to get this. So it's always like that's on my mind. But also, um, I have, you probably could tell, I've been digging in my old videos that I have uploaded to YouTube but never published. So I've been trying to do that. I have some other videos that I have published, created but not published. I want to wait. And I'm sitting here thinking, how many days in a row can I upload videos? How many days in a row can I do this? Because this is the thing. Even if you are my number one fan, which I don't think I have any quote unquote fans like that, but if you're my number one person that's watching me create, are you tired of those videos? Like, do you get tired of that? Are you like, ooh, when's she gonna stop? Because I don't really know if it's well received. I remember when I lived in Mississippi, I had a friend who was like, "You upload a video every day, don't you?" I was like, "It's Creator, create every day in April, I think it was, or August, one of those that I had did." And she and I are no longer like friends, but that's a whole different story for a whole nother topic on a whole nother day, and we never have to discuss it, you know. So I'm just burnishing this down. I know I got a little bit overzealous. You probably was like, "Oh, I'm so proud of her. She's making a lot of cards." I can't. We have 12 in here. I'm gonna be able to get maybe 5 out. I don't even want to do those. I got so mad at myself for cutting all those cards. I was like, "What are you thinking? Like, why?" Because I like bulk crafting, but over 5, I think. And I did the 10 on the 10th for a long, long, long time, and that's when I realized that I like making a lot of cards at one time, but I think the repetitiveness of whatever it is that I'm doing kinda not my thing. Kinda not my thing. The more and more I realize it. I thought about cutting up some more paper. I was like, no, you got that washi tape on your desk. Anyway, so a lot of people have been hauling stuff from Ollie's, which is great. It's not going in trash. But I am sure that some of those people are hauling from Ollie's and going to upsell it. And whatever you need to do it, right? This one lady, the cashier, when I went to Ollie's, because I go to Ollie's to look for the coloring books. And I know that Ollie's is notorious for having really cool um, crafting supplies. At least when I lived in Mississippi and I would go a little bit up, they would have it. And when I lived in Virginia, the Ollie's there was so amazing. I've been to a few really good Ollie's. Don't get me wrong. Um, you know what I did not do? I don't think I checked the measurement on this one. Ugh, nope, you did not, because it's a little bit longer. And once you put glue on it, it's kind of hard to take it off the paper and then go cut it. That's all right. We're here now. We are here. Anyway, The lady I saw, she hauled a lot of stuff. I was like, I was at Ollie's like 3 days ago, and they didn't have that. They did not have any of this. So yeah, and I used to get upset at a point. I'd be like, I can't believe like when Tuesday morning was in store and not online. I would be so angry with the trucks, not the employees, but the trucks. I'm like, why are they not getting the stuff that? See, I just threw the paper down because I'm mad. Why aren't they getting the stuff here? I saw so and so haul all those cute little house mouse stamps and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Mm-mm. That's not how it works. I've gotten over that. FOMO is real though. FOMO is realer than we like to say. It's very real. And sometimes I think it can cause problems within friendships. But I tell y'all this, if you're my friend, I'm happy for you. I consider your winning to be my winning. I'm just looking for um I was looking for a cute little washi strip to go on the inside of this one too. I was thinking we could just do all washi. But yeah, no. So let's go ahead and do this tape. I guess I could just put this on because this matches some weird way it matches. Let's yeah, no. Yeah, do it. It's purple. Y'all know I'm not good with straight lines, so oof. If you're looking for a straight line, the funny part is even some of the supplies we get are not in a straight line. And I've looked at professional like cards by people that are card makers. Even they have stuff that's a bit off. That's what I had told Barry Crafty one day. I was like, your stuff is amazing. Don't let that title of this person having blah 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 fool you. So yeah, if you do have a Ollie's and you want to take a little trip, you have a few extra dollars, go for it. It's worth a look around at least. They have books. They have all kinds of really cool stuff there, in my opinion. And I always go there for the books. And they have like little journals and things like that that I like to get for the teachers, and they're not super expensive. But now my son doesn't have a bunch of teachers. He still has more than one teacher, but he has one primary teacher, and then they have something called STEM, and the STEM teacher is one teacher, and then the music teacher when he goes to music is another teacher, and then the gym teacher is another teacher. But at the school he went to before, reading was a different teacher, math was a different teacher, writing was a different teacher, social studies or science was a different teacher. Social studies and science was the same teacher, but that was four or five teachers in that one thing. And I feel like maybe he just wasn't getting it. But this school, let's talk about the positive. They are very I like them. I like the principal. He had an incident, and the principal called me and talked to me, and I was like, wow. The principal at my the other school that he went to never contacted me unless like in pre-K, they was like, put your information, blah blah blah. So I wrote my information, and she was like, yes, how can I help you? I was like, you said put our information on there, and she was like, oh, and she never called me back after that. And then I would have to reach out to her when I had issues or something wouldn't look right on some of his paperwork. So yeah, overall, I like this school better. I just want it to be better for him as well. And he likes it. He likes the food there. He likes his teacher. He said all the teachers are very nice. They don't yell. And when your kid tells you the teachers are not yelling at them, I am like, you didn't tell me that your teachers was yelling at you before. You would have addressed that, sir. So yeah, my mom group, all of the moms in the mom group that I am in took their kids out of the school. The bad part is my son is the only kid that went to a school where he knew no one. The other parents, one mom had two kids and she put her two kids in the same school. And then another one, well, all of the other moms have two kids except for one, but the one kid with the only child, um, they are going to school with the other kids from the school that we had all met at. So it's very interesting. It's an interesting dynamic when you think about taking your kid out of something that they've been doing for, look at this, it's crooked, it's cut. I didn't cut it either. Ah, yeah. Yep. And that's why I question the straight linedness on some of these cards sometimes because I know that I might not have a straight line, but they don't always have straight lines either. So we're just gonna make five, I think, because we had 11 cards now, so we'll have 16. Yeah, I think we're at 11. I don't know, but we're gonna get back into card making, and we're gonna be doing some things, fun things, but it just takes time. And right now, I am preoccupied with finding my credit card. So there's that. A lot of moving parts in my life right now. Some more important than others. Like my son is number one always. We had went this weekend. We went to the Riverwalk, but not really the Riverwalk. They had like this little festival for the holiday weekend. Not even a festival. I think it's there all the time, honestly. But it was a little market where they had was selling all kinds of stuff. Lots of repetitive shops though, and it was really hot, really, really hot. I think it was like 95, but it felt like it was 100 plus. So then we went to the mall. We went to grab something to eat. We went to the mall and ooh, went to the Lego store. I am trying to find me a Lego set that I could like and be into, but so far I haven't found anything that makes me. I have a few things, but at the store I didn't find anything that I could be excited for. All right, y'all, we're gonna just take some bling. But you're like, this is quite boring. Now, where are those tools? I did a haul. Here we go. These tweezers. These are all the big pieces. We need some tiny pieces. But y'all like, I haven't seen her do bling in a minute. I know. I was at the craft store the other day. I was like, ooh, it's a lot of little jewelry pieces over there. So we had went to Michael, no, uh, Hobby Lobby. No, what was it? Walmart? My son and I. I don't even remember now. Dang it, brain. Let me go some blue. So even though the card is fairly plain and simple, you could do a few things to make it not be so plain and simple, I think. Let's go right here. I took the trash out, but now I'm wondering if I was supposed to take the trash out because I got an email saying services would not be interrupted. And then I got another email. I'm not sure if it says services will be interrupted. I don't recall. There we go. And that card, I did not put this on here because I don't think this is a good match. But we got one. Let's do a little rainbow. We're going to do some lines down. Let's do red. We could go with green. Yeah, let's do green. What's this other color? Purple. Pink. Let's do blue. You know, they don't have blue on here, but they have it right there. So let's do red. I think that looks okay. I don't think it has to be super fancy. We're just adding a little bit of bling to it. Let's do this blue because it's smaller. You know, I haven't really seen anyone. I haven't searched, I should say. GBF. Green, then blue. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say I haven't seen anyone. And then I forgot because I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know if it was about bling. Okay. And now look at you shining, shining. You know we got to go with this diamonds. Diamonds are forever. Right here. I'm going to do this like that. I know I've learned that people say odd numbers are better, but I'm just going to do it one. And one is an odd number. I know. I know. All right, let's see. You know, this year is almost over, y'all. I don't know what you waiting on. You might as well go ahead and start doing some Valentine's Day stuff. No, I'm joking. Christmas is around the corner. My son's like, "Are we gonna do Halloween?" Sure. We can decorate for Halloween this year. And then he's like, "I don't know what I want to be for Halloween." So we have decorating for Halloween, Halloween, and then his birthday in October. Ask me how I feel about that. Go ahead. My son's gonna be 10. Every day presents a new opportunity of what? Because now the school, I feel, oh, is this crooked? Let's lift this up some. All right. Let's see. There we go. I have to go to the grocery store. I hate not having my credit card. I don't, never mind. Because I've gotten two notifications that my card did not go through. Because I have things that I get done on the, that come out on the first. A simple, easy card. Look for the rainbows after the rain. Blank on the inside, little bling on the side. Look at you shining. We just put a few jewels on there to let everybody know you are the gem. You know what I'm saying? Like you are the one that's shining. Still blank on the inside, a little treatment, and then celebrate the sweet life. Now, I Could have went on and did the rest of them, but I just didn't want to celebrate the sweet life. Yay. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed. We'll see you again real soon. Until next time, happy crafting.